Hey everyone, welcome back to Psyched About Life, where we talk about psychology, life, growth, and personal development. Today's video is all about why inner work is so important, so beneficial for us, but also for the collective consciousness. And we're going to get into what the collective consciousness is also, because I know that some of us may not be too familiar with that term. I know a couple of years back, if you told me that, I would have been like, huh? Who? What? So I'm going to explain it a little bit more, and then we'll get into the significance of inner work. So really, as we heal and we focus on doing the inner work for ourselves, it really uplifts those around us that even if they're not within our vicinity, it like holds the door open for other people, for them to join and for those opportunities for them. It also helps to create that inner liberation for other people and help collective consciousness or humanity as a whole gradually adapt to new levels of maturity. This could be emotional maturity or mental maturity, and create that inner liberation for all of us. So it's kind of like a domino effect in a way. You can call it ocean tide, or ocean tide rising. I think of it as a domino effect. If one person does it, it kind of gives everyone that same, I don't know if it's like an energy or if it's like just karma. I don't know what the right term is for it. Collective consciousness as a whole. When you start reading about consciousness, it's very interesting. There's a lot of energy that's tied into it, but we don't have to get super spiritual in this channel. I know that this is strictly about psychology, but the thing is with psychology is that when you do the healing work, when you do the inner work, a lot of that spirituality comes to the surface, and it's not like you have to make a choice like, am I spiritual or not, but that kind of, it gives you really no other choice but to dig in deep, because when you have that connectedness, that inner work, that healing going on, you feel somewhat spiritual or in tune with yourself, and it's kind of like a spiritual awakening. So regardless of what religion, and I do want to make another video on tying Christianity, for example, or religion and faith to psychology, because sometimes the two can interject, but also they also share a similar belief, a similar union of beliefs. So that's why it's really interesting to kind of connect the two together, but also to see that they are different. But we're talking about inner work that is significant for that collective consciousness or society, but also for ourselves. And we see that when we experience certain things, certain energies, like when we feel satisfaction, trust in goodness, kindness, compassion, empowerment, peace, humility, faith, gratitude, those are the hallmarks of our true selves. And in the moments that you embody these kinds of traits, that is when you are your truest self and your true potential opens up, as well as you're living in your purpose. So you want to embrace those moments where you are that, instead of trying to just obtain happiness. It's more of like living in it when you are experiencing it, because you need to accept it in your life right now. Right now, we all, and I'm not trying to preach, but we all have happiness and love. It's just about when we are in that mindset, when we are in that energy of feeling that kindness, gratitude, compassion, seeing the goodness in others, all of that stuff, that's when we are our truest form, our truest self, and that's when we are at our truest potential. So there's many ways of describing it, but that's pretty much what it is, your true self. And it's already within you. So just keep that in mind. Like, if you are trying to obtain it, it's already there. It's just you need to bring it to your awareness and start practicing those things like I mentioned. And also in my other videos, that gratitude, that kindness, compassion, fearlessness, goodness, and trust in the goodness, faith, humility. And when you experience that truth, you're experiencing that innocent joy. So that's another thing that when I was reading the inner work, I saw that the truth, like your truth, right? My truth, your truth, his truth, her truth, their truth, is when you're experiencing that genuine, innocent joy, that genuine, innocent happiness. That is your validity. That is your truth. And that's something that you have every right to embrace and have as your truth. So that sounds like a tongue twister or a run on words, but really it means what it means in a sense. So all in all, this video is just about finding your truth, finding your happiness, which is already within you, going on that healing journey, working on yourself, but also in its impact, it will impact the rest of the collective consciousness and open the doorway for other people to embark on their path as well. That's why it's really significant, and that's why I feel like a lot of people don't realize that significance of doing the healing and inner work, because it really does have an impact on other people. And then I think I'm also going to do another video. So many plans, guys, so many plans. Another video on differentiating that spirituality, psychology, and because life really is the mind, body, and soul, right? So I know that my channel is about psychology, but so much of psychology and our psyche is connected with our mind, our body, and our soul. And I am spiritual in that sense. So that's why a lot of my content gets spiritual, and I am open to that. So if you don't feel comfortable talking about spirituality, or you don't want to hear it, maybe my content is not for you. There are some videos that are strictly psychology, but I do plan on incorporating spirituality in this because I feel like it's necessary for your healing work, for your inner work, and finding your happiness. Because for some people, just having a spirituality, whatever religion that may be, consists of happiness, growth, inner work, and believing that something is outside of yourself, or something greater than who you are is out there, and there's more to life. Regardless of what you believe in, being spiritual, having faith is its own thing. So if that's something that you're comfortable with, my channel maybe and my content may be for you. So just a heads up, just a warning, that I do want to talk about just spirituality in a general sense. I consider myself spiritual, but I don't really have like a set religion. I'm just more so spiritual in this kind of collective consciousness, and I believe in energies, and I believe in consciousness levels and themes, and that we are all here for a reason. We're not just here for shits and giggles, but we're here to do, to do our work, to be good, and to spread goodness and that amazing healing work that we are all destined to do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this content. Please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned. I'm planning on doing a couple of videos in the near future, as I've mentioned. If you're new here, welcome. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Bye.